Hi everybody and welcome to another Raiding the Rack video. Yes, I was out raiding the rack and I'm going to show you what I brought home today. Now, oh my God, look at this. I went crazy raiding the rack again because I went out and bought myself a humidifier for the room here. Now, buying so many plants, it's very important to keep them humid because most of these plants come from tropical rainforests and warmer climates and are evergreen, and thus we don't want their leaves to dry out. So I went and got this fantastic humidifier and I'm actually just going to show you a closer look at what it looks like. Now look at this. It's steaming away fantastically. And if we get closer, I will show you how it works. It's so smart. It has the on and off button here. It has the high and low gauge here. It has the temperature or the humidity gauge here. And actually, when I first came home, I put this on 70% and it was way too much. When I came into the room, it was like a tropical rainforest. It was completely cloudy. So I put it down to 60. And actually 60 is still too much for this room. So I'm just going to press the button and go down and put it on at 50%. Just like that, so easy. So now it will always display to me exactly the humidity percent in the room, which is fantastic. Here next to it here, we have a timer, so you can time how long you want it to be on. And here, hot or cold, and I've put it so that the humidity that comes out is hot. Okay, so you can have it on hot or cold, and then you can put it on sleep time timer for night. So this is absolutely fantastic. And on the top, the steam comes out of these holes here. It's actually made so that you can put smelling incense and things like that inside, but of course it's for the plants, so I won't be doing that. But the steam comes out of both of those holes. You fill it up here, and the display will actually say when it's running out of water, and it will automatically switch off if there's no water in it. Now the run time for this, I've heard if it's on all the time, is around 11-12 hours, and it's got quite a lot of liquid in it. So as you can see on the top, I have some of my little friends. This is black obsidian, a beautiful skull. Black obsidian protects you and helps you to balance your yin and yang in your body, the good and bad, and protecting you so that you can cleanse yourself of negativity that you may be carrying inside you, and protecting you from the environment around you and things like that. You can also have many other meanings, but it's very beautiful and it's working here with my plants. But this one, look at this beautiful guy. Look at that. He's full of rainbows in the top. I don't know if you can see them very clearly in the video, a little bit there. There are rainbows all the way around. This is Brazilian smoked quartz that was carved in Brazil and then managed to find its way all the way to Byron Bay in Eastern Australia. This helps to protect you. It helps to clear your mind. It helps to get you in touch with nature and protects your home and the environment you're in, and helps to enhance your intentions. So an absolutely beautiful crystal to be sitting here by the humidifier. So anyway, back to the plants that I bought when I was out raiding the rack. This is so exciting. You know I love to go out and raid the rack. Okay, I'm going to start with the big plants. Now I decided I needed a few more viney type plants because I need to put them up along these white walls that are all around me. So with time, it turns lush and green all the way up to the ceiling. I got different types, and first one I want to show you is this. Now people, remember, I'm just an amateur. So when I get these out, I'll try and read the names that are on the tags. Some of them only have the Swedish names, so that doesn't help. Some of them only have the scientific names. I try and say them, but I don't know how to pronounce them properly. But I'll write them up so that you can find out what this plant is yourself if you don't already know. Look at this. It's tall, but when it comes out of this plastic, oh, it's going to be spread out and it's going to be beautiful. Before I take it out, I'm just going to say this is another kind of Maranta, and they come from Brazil, and it says here that it likes light to half shade. It's got that here. I think more on the shady side for these plants is better when they're indoors, actually. Never ever bright direct light. You do that even for a few minutes and you're gonna burn the hell out of these leaves. They're gonna brown off, they're just gonna disappear. So don't do that. Now watch this plant unfold out. So, a Calathea plant. I know that it's a plant that needs humidity. So I'm so glad I got my humidifier, because then this plant's going to be great. And actually this plant is going to be standing right behind the humidifier. I wanted a kind of statement piece behind that for now. So this is going to be beautiful. Again, it's got the beautiful purple leaves underneath. You can see that. Wonderful, huh? And then on top the foliage colour. And all of the stems of this plant are this dark, beautiful burgundy colour. It's absolutely wonderful. I wanted a plant that had more of this burgundy, dark red colours in it and the dark green, because it's just beautiful. I know. Yeah, anyway, put that one on the side. Gorgeous. And again, hundreds, not hundreds, but you know what I mean. Lots of different plants in this pot. So at some point, I might want to split these up so that I have an example of this here and at Crystal Cottage. Because you know I live between two homes, in Malmö in our apartment and up in Lundsborg in the north of Skåne in Sweden in our Crystal Cottage. Okay, so I want to put this at the back behind me here. Next plant I've got, oh, this is a big boy. This is a big boy. Okay, let's undo this because it's like happy plant day again. Oh, you're a beauty, you're a beauty, you're a beauty. I bet you're all excited to see what's inside. So we just reveal. Let's have a grand reveal. Okay, here we go. Ba-bam! That's it. That's this plant. Oh, get this stuff out of the way. Look at this. Then pull down the plastic and it will reveal itself. It doesn't get caught inside the plastic. There we go. It's going to reveal itself. Now, this one, look at that. Another beautiful vining type plant that will grow up the wall and spread out beautifully. And it says that it is very good at being in very shady places. So perfect. This one remains like this with smaller leaves. Absolutely beautiful. Looking forward to that growing and creating a really nice tropical rainforesty kind of feeling here in the apartment. So this is going to be put behind me here for now. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Okay, the next plant I got is this wonderful little guy. Wrap it out. Happy plant day and welcome home. You're gonna love it here. Another vine kind of plant. And this one is called a Philodendron. And it comes originally from South America. And it also does very well in dark, shady places. Perfect, just what I need. This is a variegated type plant. So it's a vine plant that's going to grow up and around the walls and it's going to look beautiful. Look at those variegated leaves. You just got to look at that and love it, haven't you? I mean, this is just a little thing right now, but you know, there are 6 different plants in this growing around this, and I'll be keeping those together and let it grow up and vine around. And as it grows, I'll be able to take cuttings. Yes, cuttings, and get loads more plants out of this one pot. And this was 240 kronas to 200 kronas. Beautiful. small now, but they grow so fast, it's going to take off, and I'll be able to take cuttings and spread it around all over. So that's there. Now, I actually got 2 of the same of this one plant because I was thinking that these will look really nice draping down next to the humidifier as spillers. Okay, so all the other plants, apart from the Macantha, are all vining plants that are going to be thrillers and grow upwards. These beautiful, also Maranthas, they come from Brazil, light to half light. So light to half shade, shady conditions, they can take that. These 2s, I got 2 because when I look into the pot, it's only 1 plant in each because they're a vining kind of plant. They hang down, but I'm sure that they can be separated. They look like they have air roots that grow on them. They can be separated and spread out if need be. Look at these beauties and the colours on their leaves. Aren't they wonderful? Look at them and look how they hang down. So they're going to be draping down both sides of the humidifier. These plants need a lot of humidity, so it's going to be perfect for them to be right next to the humidifier. But I'm telling you, this room, it feels so hot and humid, like a tropical greenhouse at the moment. So shouldn't be any problem anyway. And as you just saw, I turned down the humidifier to 50%. I think that's plenty enough for this room, and it's plenty enough to give these plants a constant humid level. So look at those, beautiful, beautiful. I love the dots on the leaves. Yeah. So that was the end of another Raiding the Rack video. Thank you so much for watching Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. Please remember to subscribe. Tell everybody you know and subscribe so we can go on this journey together. It's fantastic. I'm an amateur and many of you are, some aren't. Let's help each other to just enjoy being in and being part of nature. Crystals, plants, our environment. Just get back to nature, people. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.